MP. Let's slow this guy down, all right? It's your game tonight.
Hey, MP, I got some film I want you to watch.
That's ridiculous.
He's been on an absolute tear.
Guess we gotta knock him off his rhythm then.
Exactly. Hot streaks are mostly confidence. We shake his.
Hot streak over. You know, everyone's been playing him the same way. But if we... Can I see that clipboard?
Yeah, here, what do you got?
All right, check this out. So what I'm thinking...
Okay, tell me, which NBA cities are on your travel list? San Antonio. I want to see the Riverwalk in Chicago. I want to do the architectural tour. Oh, nice. I just one of those two. I like that. Seems educational too, on the second in Chicago. Plus, you can get a deep dish after. I love that. Also, though, I want to try to maybe do Tokyo in Detroit. Maybe see the rock show there. Yeah, like a Brazilian or a real show.
What did you end up doing last night at work?
Well, hanging out with all these stuff with Sonya, and then I drove to a friend's cabin in Seattle to play with the star. Oh, well, after a 2-hour drive, all like I thought no, I left.
Make way for the player of the month. We got a... The Spurs came into the arena earlier with one thought on their mind, walking out of here with a win. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Well, Brent, for two teams that love to get out on the break, how big will transition defense be tonight?
It could be the key to winning this game. However, there's so much speed on the floor tonight. Even when you get back defensively, these teams are still going to try to score quick buckets.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. And it's Jordan in at the point. And a big moment for MP as he'll be one of the all-star captains, Grant.
Yeah, what an accomplishment for MP to get that nod. Secured the votes to lead his conference in voting. He won't have an easy job picking his teammates, but it should be a fun experience.
So it's San Antonio now, after the basket by Miami. Jordan misses. Lowry against Vassell. To the inside. Here's Love. And here's Butler outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Hey guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Here's Butler. After the basket by San Antonio. Lowry with it. He had 9 points in his last time out. 4 on the clock. Love for 3. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Oh, Grant, it seems like just yesterday that the Spurs were drafting a generational big man.
Of all the places for Wemby to go, the Spurs were ideal. It continues the line of elite talents to play under Pop. He'll learn from the best, and we're all excited to see what he can do.
Now here's Butler. 20 points for him last game against Orlando. Love a screen on Johnson. 14 feet away. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
From deep, Jordan. The shot, no good. The Heat have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Lowry against Vassell. Here's Lowry, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Back to Jordan. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance. Jordan's got 9.
And I'm looking forward to seeing MP tonight. He's got a really tough matchup. His opponent has been on fire lately.
A tall task for MP. He'll have to put in major work on the defensive end. The shot by Butler, no good. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Last time they met in San Antonio.
It was a narrow loss the last time they faced each other. A game they felt they should have won.
Man, felt like they probably would have won if they weren't saddled with all that foul trouble. They had to piece together some makeshift lineups late in that game. That might have cost them.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
1:14 left to play in the first. Adebayo in the post, covered by Wembanyama. And it's Love missing. San Antonio leading. Now Jordan, coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. Nails it from 3.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Butler surveying the floor. And he banks in the layup.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. From deep, Jordan. Rebound by the Heat. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Hero, the pass to Butler. Love a screen on Vassell. Now here's Butler. No good on the buzzer beater. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's the Spurs up by 10. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. Lowry, he's checked in for Richardson. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Jordan comes in for Jones. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Heat, no movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
When I look at San Antonio, they've really exceeded all expectations, showing they're capable of so much more than some believed.
The Spurs have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. So on the floor for San Antonio, Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's Bassey in at the 5.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime in their last time out against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And he had a memorable game. These coaches and fans are still buzzing about it. Just incredible. What's he got for an encore? BA?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. Martin, the pass to Hero. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. Bassey pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And this summer, one of the Heat's own, Dwayne Wade, inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame break.
What an amazing big game performer Dwayne Wade was during his entire career. 13-time All-Star, 3-time champion, and he brought the organization their first title. That just says it right there. Dwayne Wade, the foundation, the rock of the Miami Heat.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul. Butler's checked in for Miami. And San Antonio also making a switch. Sohan's checked in. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Adebayo, a screen on Vassell. 6 to shoot. Martin with the bucket. Martin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Oh, man, just taking a smooth shot. Martin could have put butter on that one.
From deep, Jordan. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Jordan against Hero. It's Martin on the wing. Adebayo passes to Martin. Hero outside. Lets the 3 fly. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
And there's so much on-court communication. Brent, what types of things are being called out by players?
Well, on defense, BA, it's pretty much everything. You're trying to read the opposing team's coach, try to hear the call of the play coming, try to yell out to your teammates so predictably they know what movements are happening, and then within engagement of that play, you're calling your switches, you're calling where your help is, and that should happen 75 times a night. So by the end of the night, the team that communicates the most usually ends up winning the game.
Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Branham comes in for Vassell. Back to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
When Martin puts the ball in his teammates' hands, good things happen.
1:15 left in the half. From deep, Jordan. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Outside Robinson. Lowry outside. Robinson, a screen on Wembanyama. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Good on the shot. Adebayo's got 6 here in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
From deep, Jordan. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Adebayo. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Three-pointer. Another bucket. Wow.
And as he continues to pile up the points, he is moving into elite company.
Creeping up on the 4th highest scoring season in league history.
And Wilt Chamberlain holds so many of these top scoring marks. He's got this next one with 3,033 points set in 1961.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Spurs out in front, delivering the blowout. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first.
Well, they're winning for multiple reasons, right? I think at the top of that list is their rebounding. They're chasing every miss like it's a game 7.
They got more hustle and they got...
All right, guys, now let's take... Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Heat shooting 40% so far in this one. You know, Grant, last season for the Spurs, their worst winning percentage since 1997.
And for a franchise that's done so much winning, B.A., kind of strange to see. I mean, 4 straight years missing the playoffs, but before that, 22 straight playoff appearances and 5 titles.
Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, talking about his all-star wing, Coach Eric Spoelstra said, it's hard to describe Jimmy Butler until you actually feel him between the 4 lines. He is a supreme elite competitor, one of the ultimate competitors in his profession. His only focus is about driving a team to win. All other things are irrelevant. B.A.?
That's a great point. Thanks, Allie. Just 2 to shoot. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Jordan. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Heat. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Well, heady plays like that are what Jimmy Butler is all about. He knows where the defense is.
Jordan finds Johnson. And here's Jordan. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. Jordan's got 39.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Adebayo. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Wembanyama.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Kept alive. Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Hero against Jordan. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter.
And what makes Tyler Hero so dangerous, Brent, is his ability to catch fire from range.
Yeah, I would say, Grant, sometimes it's an inferno with Tyler Hero, the way he can get it going. I mean, he can rain down threes. He's got a pull-up game. He can get quickly in the double digits.
Butler passes to Lowry. Jordan against Hero. Will it go? And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And the Heat making a change here. Robinson's checked in. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Massey, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Collins comes in for Sohan. Branham's checked in for Johnson. And it's Jones in for Vassell. Massey, the pass to Jordan. Here's Branham. Here's the three. Jordan misses.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Love for three. The rebound by the Spurs. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep, Jordan. Oh, another one falls.
And that ties him for the 4th most points in a single season.
An extended scoring tear for him. We're witnessing one of the greatest offensive years ever.
Yeah, and guess what? It could get even better. He's now just 8 points short of MJ's 1988 year and 3rd place on this list.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Jones has got his first points of the night.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Butler passes to Hero. Miami, no good that time either.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Pass to Jones. Collins with a screen on Robinson. Back to Jordan. Fires the three. And good! There's another!
And it's hard to understate just how special his season's been. This is something we see once in a generation.
He now has the 4th highest scoring season of all time.
Yeah, there are only 2 other names on the top 5 list, Jordan and Chamberlain. To say he's joining NBA royalty is putting it lightly.
And that one, good.
I just love the ball movement.
Miami's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
"15 seconds left in the third. And here's Hero. He has 7. Bryant a screen on Jordan. A shot to stop the run. Hero with the bucket. Hero's got 9.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
And so it's San Antonio with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for the Spurs, we've got Zach Collins, and it's Jones in at the 1 spot. Jordan misses. Heat shooting just 35% from the floor. Richardson, the pass to Adebayo, and finished off by Adebayo.
Big-time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact.
From deep, Jordan, and again.
And it's hard to believe how many times he's lit up the scoreboard like this over the years.
He's coming very close to tying the mark for fourth most 50-point games in NBA history.
Yeah, next up on the list is Harden. And just like Harden, he is a determined scorer. When he gets on a roll, the defense is almost helpless.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team...
MP, you're up. Where's this thing out?
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Back to Jones. Jordan against Hero. And it's good! He hits another one!
All season long, he has been absolutely dominant. The scoring doesn't end with him.
Boy, he's already left his mark on history as he now moves into third place for most points in a season. Just amazing.
And can you believe he's passed Michael Jordan? The name alone tells you he's done something special.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter, smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
Back to Jones. Inside. Here's Jordan. Another one goes. Incredible.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Adebayo sets a screen. Martin, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Nice roll by Adebayo, just having himself ready to receive that pass.
Pass to Osman. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. He shoots. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And this team really wanted to at least split this season series.
And what a huge performance it was for primetime.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
To the paint. From the low block. No good off the glass. And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. Here's Jordan. And another one. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Jordan against Hero. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Jordan, the pass to Branham. Back to Jordan. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Heat. Hero outside. Pass to Lowry. Down low. Martin with the ball. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Nice work, guys.
For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
Nice team win. Let's keep it going. This guy's been lighting it up, MP. See if you can knock him off his rhythm.
We gotta talk about Luka. This is a guy who didn't necessarily have all the hype coming into the league that someone like MP had. Sure, he had unprecedented success in Europe, but there were plenty of people who questioned how that would translate to the NBA game. Ladies and gentlemen, I was not one of those people. I've always believed in this young man's talent, and since joining the league, he's put up LeBron James quality numbers. I mean, the guy averaged 27 and 6 in his rookie year, and he's only gotten better. He's a one-man offensive powerhouse who has a flair for the dramatic and a proven record in the clutch. Quite simply, he's a generational talent. And despite all that, MP has been better. He just has. These are two incredible players, but MP is the superior talent, and I feel confident that he'll continue to prove it as his career continues.
I got some film.
It's everywhere.
You don't get triple-double standing still.
Please don't be unexpected one tonight.
The best way to prevent that is for you to go in expecting a battle. You can do everything well.
And we just have to do everything better. Hey, can you go back a few seconds? I want to see that move again.
I got you.
If it isn't Mr. Rookie of the Month.
And thank you for joining us for this Valentine's Day presentation of the NBA. It's a matchup you're going to love. Right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. With the majority of the season behind us, GA, what becomes the focus for teams that have postseason aspirations?
Kevin, ideally, this is the time of year that you want to be hitting your stride. So you have to make sure everyone's on the same page and that you're united in the same goal.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Jordan in at the one spot. Puts up a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And Craig, some big news for MP. He's been named to his first All-Star team.
And he has to feel like he's arrived. The MP worked hard to earn the spot on that All-Star team.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. It's a three-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Doncic with a screen on Vassell. No good from Irving. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And just beating the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Craig, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Now, here is Jordan, coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. On the wing, Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Doncic has got 5 now.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
Spurs have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And 3 from Jordan hits the three-point bomb. And it's the first All-Star selection for young MP. And Craigie comes in as a starter.
And Kevin, heck of a way to make an entrance, right? Busting down the doors, if you ask me.
And here is Irving, following the 3 from Jordan. Irving can't hit.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Here's Doncic. San Antonio with the rebound. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Here's Doncic, following the bucket by the Spurs. Williams finds holes. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Irving. Lets it go with a 3. Dallas again missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Green. Hasn't made one yet. To the middle to stop the run. Doncic. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Shots are just flowing right now, having a really strong quarter.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Jordan with the bucket. And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Greg, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041 points that year, the highest total of his career. It's stunning to see a player surpass it, and that's the kind of generational talent MP is.
On the court for San Antonio, we've got Johnson. Collins is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Jordan. And it's Osman in at the two-guard spot. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against Toronto got the job done. He scored 63 points, and it was the best work he's done on the glass this year. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Oh, man! What a finish!
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Johnson kicks to Jordan. Jordan with another miss. Mavericks trailed by 9. On its way from Irving for 2. Again, the Mavericks score.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And that one, good. 21 points for Jordan. Ruffles has landed some big-name NBA stars the last few years, Greg. More recently, they have just added MP to their list of spokesmen.
And Kevin, not a surprise to see the endorsements starting to roll in for MP. He's one of the most marketable stars the league has to offer.
He gets that one.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 11. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. Outside, Jordan. Good on the three-point shot. Jordan's got 12 points now in the quarter.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Grant Williams comes in for Maxi Kleber. Josh Green's checked in for Hardy. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Seth Curry. Jordan against Doncic. 1:14 left here in the second. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Jordan passes to Vassell. Back to Jordan. Fires the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jordan's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
On the wing, Irving. Just 3 on the clock, and that one good. Irving's got 11 points in the quarter.
Able to strike from mid-range and all over the court. The versatility of Kyrie's offensive game, top shelf.
And so it's San Antonio in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Here at the midway point, we've seen enough games to get a real sense of the rooks and which ones are truly NBA ready.
Man, NBA ready is right, Shaq. I mean, some players take longer, but always a good sign when someone can come in and make an immediate impact, kind of like you did in Orlando when you first got in the league. Immediate impact.
Oh, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Now back to our game. Pretty impressive first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
Their long-range game is dialed in, and that's despite the defense's best efforts. It's pretty impressive, even by today's standards.
Yeah, hard to beat a team that's hitting a high volume of threes, that's for sure. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. Really an incredible game from primetime.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Williams is out there with Green, and it's Holmes in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Jordan. It's good. Jordan's got 35.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Dallas, no good that time either.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Jordan's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 12. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Kelton Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
And he makes the first.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Irving against Vassell. Irving kicks to Doncic. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. You look at the Bucks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And San Antonio, they've just crushed expectations all season long. Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence, but here they are.
Johnson with it. Now Green defending, and here's Jordan outside. Rebounded by Holmes. And so Green will bring it up for Dallas. A 12-point game. Johnson against Irving. Passes it to Holmes. And here's Doncic from the arc. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
San Antonio calls timeout. Zach Collins checked in for the Spurs.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Kyrie Irving. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he's the type of three-point specialist that doesn't need a lot of shots to rack up points. That's why he's top 3 in percentage. It's Jordan with the drive. It's rebounded by Doncic.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Jordan. Kicks it out to Johnson. Outside, Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. A second chance effort. Driving and good. There's another.
Another night, another 40 points in the books for him. What a season.
Greg, you're right. He is edging ever closer to the second place mark for most 40-point games in a year.
And with Jordan's mark of 37 firmly in the rearview mirror, he is now marching towards Wilt's 1963 mark of 52 games of 40 or more. Just a legendary season.
And the call will be against Primetime. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And the Mavericks call time here. And the Mavericks with some changes. Here's Irving. On the court right now for the Spurs. Wembanyama is out there with Collins. Then it's Jordan. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard position.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Jordan kicks to Collins. And it's Jordan atop the key. Shoots over Curry. A shot by Jordan, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Williams. Josh Green comes in for Hardy. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Seth Curry. Here's Jordan. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Doncic. With the crossover, Doncic gets it to go inside.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Vassell finds Johnson. From deep, Jordan. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, even if this game doesn't go their way, I think he's got to be proud of how he performed tonight.
Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to Powell. Irving with it. Shot clock at 6. Kleba sets the screen for Irving. The 3. Johnson with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And here's Jordan outside. Green with the rebound. Dallas leading by 3. Doncic passes to Powell. Now Irving takes the 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got the game tied up here for the Spurs. And the Mavericks call time here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Down low, Sohan, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's San Antonio. They've got an 8-0 run. And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. That 3 off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Jordan with the rebound. San Antonio's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Back to Johnson. The pass to Wembanyama. It's in!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Pass to Holmes. There's the drive. San Antonio with the rebound. And that's an intentional foul. From deep, Jordan. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable. This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
And it's Doncic missing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jordan outside. There's the 3. Green with the rebound.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Dallas, no good that time either. From outside the arc, connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks.
Nice work, guys.
Well, what do we have here? Looks like my boy MP is in the running to be MVP of the NBA in his rookie season. How you like them apples, Sam?
I like them just fine.
Only 2 rookies have won MVP, Wilt Chamberlain and Wes Unseld. You heard of them, right?
Why do you act like you're the only guy on MP Island? Everyone on Earth thought MP would be great.
Except you.
I always said he was great. He's just not my GOAT. Yet. And he's still not. You got to win a lot of championships to get in that conversation.
And he's going to get there.
Maybe, but you mentioned Wes Unseld winning MVP as a rookie. As great as he was, nobody calls him the GOAT.
Objection, Your Honor. Badge from the witness.
And anytime I bring up a valid point, you go into this weird courtroom
Overruled.
bit. That's
Sam
the one.
can't handle the truth.
You are doubling
Sam
down.
wants answers.
Tripling.
Speculation.
Overruled.
Jurisprudence.
That's how you leave it all out on the floor. Nice job.
Good, MP. MP, over here, over here.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. They've got Wembanyama, and it's Mathurin in at the two-guard position.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
And it's Team World with the ball. After the missed three from Jordan, stolen by Kessler. Ivy passes to Miller. The layup missed.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Outside Jordan, fires for three, drills it from outside. And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Greg, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041 points that year, the highest total of his career. It's stunning to see a player surpass it, and that's the kind of generational talent MP is. And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Now, here is Jordan. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. No good from Jordan. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Now, here's Jordan.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Mathurin finds Wembanyama. Six on the shot clock. Back to Mathurin. And it's blocked.
A lot of great plays being made here on the defensive end.
That indeed is a rarity. The highlights are almost always on the offensive end of the floor in this event.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Well, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Ivy. USA moving the ball around. Jordan dishes to Miller. Back to Jordan from downtown. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And it's Team World with the ball. Here's Nemhard. Pass to Wembanyama. Team World with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Caro passes to Jordan. A three ball. Good on the triple. Jordan's got 6.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game because as far as a first or second-year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
And now the first timeout called here for Team World. And USA with some changes. USA will go for a different look here. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Paolo Banchero comes in for Smith. Miller's checked in for Ivy. And it's Jordan in for Henderson.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball. They've got Miller. Duren out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Hardy, and it's Jordan in at the 1. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
And for Team World, we've got Daniels, and it's Koulibaly in at the 3 slot. Now here's Jordan. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. No good from outside. And it's Team World with the ball. Daniels passes to Nembhard. Now Wembanyama. Pass to Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Nembhard's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
It's Jordan with the drive. That one doesn't drop.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Passes to Wembanyama. That one drops for him. 8 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 8. Duren pulls it in. USA leading by 9. Here's Jordan. Nembhard grabs the board.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Over to the left wing. Releases. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Jordan left side. Launches a 3. Another 3 for USA.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Wembanyama. And there's the pass to Nembhard. For 3. Connects from 3-point range.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here is Miller. Nothing on the board. Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Here's Wembanyama. Following the bucket by USA. They set the pick. 3-pointer. And no good that time. And it's USA holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. Tonight, none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
They've got Jordan. Miller is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Ivy in at the 2. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Mathurin passes to Wembanyama. It's hauled in by USA. And here we go. Fast break. Jordan's got it. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he's definitely got a shoot-first mindset right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and that's not always endearing to your teammates, if you ask me. I mean, this is a game where everybody wants a piece of that spotlight. It shouldn't just be about him.
Here's Jovic. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Jovic has got the first basket of the third quarter for Team World. Jordan passes to Ivy. It's intercepted. And the fast break now for Team World. They get it back. Jovic, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And here's Jordan outside. Drills the three-pointer. Jordan's got the lead up to 12 now for USA. Wembanyama outside. The 3. And no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivy.
Pass to Jovic. Pass to Nembhard. Wembanyama with it. 4 on the clock. Team World needs to get off a shot. Mathurin for 3. Kessler with the rebound. USA leading by 14. Here's Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Passes it to Sohan. Here's Nembhard to the paint. Can they get it? Great defense that time from Banchero. So it's USA now. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Nembhard. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Banchero. And a wide open look for Jordan. Another 3 for USA.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
And Team World calls time here. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still can close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
And powering it home He ends a 12-0 run by USA.
Ivy on the wing. Back to Jordan. From past the arc. Rebound by Sohan. Team World trails by 19. And stolen by Jordan. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Benedict Mathurin.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Duren, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. And a change for Team World. Coloco's checked in. Here's Nemhard. He's defended by Jordan. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Koulibaly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jovic, no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
High post, Jordan. He's got 26, and it's good, 2 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And stolen by Jordan. In the corner, Ivy with it. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Left side, Jordan. That one doesn't go. And the pass to Jovic. On the wing, Mathurin. Yep, that one goes in there. Mathurin's got his first points of the night.
Really impressive make right there. Great concentration from Benedict Mathurin.
And it's USA riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return short. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player.
USA with some changes. Holmgren, he's checked in for Jalen Duren. Murray comes in for Jabari Smith. And Jordan subbed in for Banchero. So Team World's 5 right now. They've got Victor Wembanyama. And it's Sohan in at the 4 spot. Nemhard the pass to Sohan. Mathurin against Henderson. And that one drops for him.
This is what you love about Mathurin. Benedict, he can score in a number of ways. The floater game, just one of his many tools.
Hardy passes to Jordan. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you've somehow failed. And that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
USA with another miss. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Nemhard the pass to Wembanyama. Knocks it loose and stolen by Murray. Jordan up top. Bucket is good. Jordan's got 30 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for USA.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Pass to Hardy. Jordan left side. Nemhard grabs the board. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Sohan. No good on the three. And it's Henderson with the ball for USA. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Hardy passes to Jordan. Taps in the tray. Jordan's got 33 points.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Good ball movement here by Team World. Wembanyama passes to Nembhard. Outside for Wembanyama. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now USA with it. They're on an 18-7 run. And the fast break now for Team World. Here's Nembhard. No good on the triple. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us.
All right, let's talk Rookie of the Year.
Well, I think we all know who you're going for.
MP, baby! Let's go!
Considered any of the cases for these other guys.
Like who?
Like Victor Wembanyama, Scoot Henderson, Brendan Miller, Amen Thompson.
Considered them, rejected them, went with the obvious choice.
Okay, so what's your criteria?
Greatness.
Okay, and how do you define greatness?
Well, I'm looking at a dictionary and...
Wait,
this is weird. No. It's a picture of MP.
Okay, now look up cornball.
Okay, this is super weird. It's a picture of you.
Oh, great talk. Let's do it again sometime.
Oh, no, it really is you, and you're like in Nebraska.
What am I wearing?
Corn.
Hollywood, baby. Let's show these fans what a real star looks like. Let's keep that streak going, kid. Let's get another one.
Hey, MP, I got some.
So we push hard off the miss, and then we swing it here, and that should get us a good look.
You trying to take my job?
The way everything's working right now, you think I want to mess with that?
Well, let's keep it rolling. 4 wins in a row. Let's make it 5.
Sounds good to me.
Let me show you one tweak to that play you were sketching that should give us even more options. See right here?
MP, over here, over here.
There he is, Mr. Player of the Month. Looking good, MP.
Up next, the Spurs taking on the Jazz. For the Spurs, winning 7 of their last 10. And they aren't done. Fueled up and ready to charge forward toward another win here in this one. Jazz, Spurs, up next. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson. And Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. And the starting group for the Spurs. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Branham in at the 2 spot. And for the Jazz, sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. The 4 and the 5, it's Collins and Kessler. And it's Sexton in at the 1 spot. That one good for 2. Well, make sure to buckle your seatbelts, everyone, because both of these teams love to run it up and down the floor. I know Richard and I have ours harnessed in and ready to go.
Oh, I love these kind of high-energy games. This is definitely going to be a fast-paced game. Get ready for a track meet.
Now Clarkson, after the missed 3 from Jordan. 3-pointer. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
I'm just going to say this. Johnson has some bounce. When this man gets off the ground, he gets off the ground with ease.
Sexton against Jordan. Sexton the pass to Clarkson. At the elbow, it's Markkanen. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
And you want to get a hand up on those mid-range shots from Markkanen. Very consistent from that area.
You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
Now Sexton. After the missed 3 from Jordan, the shot by Sexton, no good.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Branham, good.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now, here's Clarkson. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Sexton against Jordan. Took him no time at all on that one. Jordan's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Kessler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
Here's Branham. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Drains the 3-pointer. And it's 9 points for Jordan.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jazz trail by 9. Pass to Collins. Collins setting the pick for Markkanen. And the call will be against Primetime. That's his first foul. The Jazz making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Collins checked in for Victor Wembanyama. 1:49 left in the first. Clarkson passes to Horton Tucker. 5 on the clock. There's the pick. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Stolen by Collins. In transition, here come the Spurs. And another basket for San Antonio.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Collins, a screen on Johnson. Count it.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
From deep, Jordan. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz trail by 9. Outside, Sexton. Outside, Collins. Back to Sexton. takes the 13-footer. Branham pulls it in.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Jordan, that's for two. A rebound by the Jazz. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jordan with the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Six to shoot. Collins, a screen on Johnson. Clarkson for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Well, Johnson is just as fast as he is strong, so as a defender, he can really pressure you.
Dominate. And welcome back to the... Collins, he's checked in for the Jazz. Sexton comes in for Chris Dunn. Then for the Spurs, Branham's checked in, and Jordan subbed in for Devontae Graham. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play, and Jordan throws it down.
And they're on a nice run right now, and MP's been at the center of it. And the hotter the team gets, the more dangerous it seems he gets. He just feeds off their success.
It'll be 5 in a row if they can get a win here tonight, and you can expect MP to put forth a big effort to get them there. On the court for San Antonio, they've got Trey Jones. Wembanyama's out there with Collins. Then it's Jordan. And it's Branham in at the 3 slot. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He scored an amazing number of points, and he was all over the glass in that one with a season high in rebounds. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And there it is for him.
And a lethal slasher. Sexton does a great job of finding angles to the basket, has that great burst to get to the rim.
Now here's Jones, still without a basket. Jordan with the bucket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Jazz trail by 16. When it comes to Trey Jones, Richard, what has impressed you most about him so far?
Well, Kev, it's his deceptive versatility. He scores, he passes, he rebounds, he does everything at a solid rate. And most importantly, this man just plays so hard when he's out there.
Now, here's Jordan. Howie Markkanen unable to get his last shot to go. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Sohan's checked in, and it's Johnson in for Jones. Jordan, the pass to Sohan. Back to Jordan. Takes a 3. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Now, here's Clarkson. 7 points in the game. Outside, Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Off target from outside.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Jordan. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. Jazz trail by 18. The pass to Sexton. Makes it off the glass. Sexton's got 8 points.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And out of bounds. As Utah gains possession. Now the race for Rookie of the Year, and a look here at the top-ranked rookies as they close out their first season in the NBA. A very talented bunch. You look at Wembanyama. All season long he's been getting it done for his team, and that's why he is sitting in that number 2 spot and making a strong case, guys, for number 1.
And at number 2, he still has an excellent chance to walk away with the hardware for Rookie of the Year.
He's got to make a little bit of a push here at the end of the season, but we know he can do it. He's already had a few runs this year where he has been unstoppable.
Here's Jordan after the made shot from Lauri Markkanen. Pass to Johnson. Spurs passing it around. He's feeling it. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Wembanyama. And that's now 24 points for Jordan. Now, here's Clarkson. He's tightly guarded. This one for 3. The shot, no good. And so it's San Antonio with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Their defense has been garbage, giving up all those easy looks. I could do better right now getting stops.
At least there's some kind of presence.
And now that we're a ways into the season, here's how the standings look out west.
You know, right now for Utah, they knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say it's been hard.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from primetime.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
We'll see Markkanen and Collins at forward. Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. And it's Kessler in at the 5, down low. That's the group right now for Utah. Hey, Richard, as a former Spur, what strikes you most about the character of the franchise?
Well, there's a stability there in San Antonio that you don't find in other teams. That's part of the reason why I didn't fit in well. As a player or a fan, you can have the confidence that this organization has a solid plan.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Here's Sexton, and it's off the back rim, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. Quite simply, he is carrying this team, doing most of the work scoring-wise.
Sexton against Jordan. Pass to Clarkson. Pass to Kessler. Fires the 3. The shot by Sexton, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Jordan, the pass to Wembanyama. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Wembanyama has got 6.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
There's the pass to Markkanen. Markkanen sets the pick for Collins. Passes it to Sexton. Lets it go from deep. Sexton can't get that one to drop.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. No good from Jordan. And here's Clarkson. 9 points in the game so far. Collins, a screen on Johnson. Johnson against Markkanen. Clock at 6. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A drive by Jordan, and he converts the layup. Jordan's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Horton Tucker's checked in for Markkanen. Collins checked in for the Spurs. And a brief look while we have the chance of a few of the hottest big men in the NBA. The leaders among centers and power forwards in field goal percentage during the last month. You look at Kessler. So solid around the basket, currently 3rd in the league.
And it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
And this is a dependable group of low-post scorers. They have incredible touch from close range.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
No good from Jordan. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the 3rd. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Pass to Collins. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Collins has got his first basket of the night.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins, willing to mix it up down low.
Jordan passes to Johnson. Inside. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Collins. That's 36 points for Jordan.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Kicks it to Sexton. There's 42 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Kessler. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Sohan. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Horton Tucker. He has yet to score. There's the screen. Collins passes to Kessler. Rebound San Antonio. Sohan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Bassey's checked in, and it's Jordan in for Devontae Graham. Jazz have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. On the court right now for the Spurs, Trey Jones out there with Jordan. Then it's Collins, and it's Osman in at the small forward position. And 3 from Jordan. The three-pointer is right on target. Jordan's got 39. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Clarkson for 3. The Jazz with another miss.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. Markkanen dishes to Sexton. Here's Kessler. He's guarded by Collins. Kessler passes to Clarkson. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Spurs have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Jordan. He got it again. Sensational.
With 40 points in the game, he has claimed the number 2 spot now.
And GA, every game he has been a huge threat to just explode on the offensive end. What a marvelous year for him.
And now an amazing 53 games of 40 or more points, passing Wilt's mark set back in 1963. The incredible 62 effort of Chamberlain still looms as the top spot. So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for San Antonio.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jordan.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Sexton. Here's Kessler. And the layup is good.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And it's blocked, and they're able to recover. Count the basket. Here's Clarkson. 29 seconds left in the game. Pass to Collins. Clarkson outside. Offline with his 3.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
Let's go, MP. That's how you do it.
Those guys are going to have nightmares about you carving up their D.
That's 5 wins in a row now. What do you think's the main reason for all that success?
We're playing really well as a unit right now. Everybody's working together. If a guy cuts, he knows the ball's gonna find him if he's open. You know, there's no egos there. On defense, it's like we've got one mind, which lets you adjust on the fly as a team. Now you've got 5 guys guarding 1 man with the ball, and that gives you a big leg up. So I say that's the biggest thing. Yep, working together.